Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good afternoon. I'm gonna give it a few moments for everybody to hop on, and we'll get going here. Oh, look at my background. What do you guys think? Let me open up everything up. Make sure this goes live. We are live. I'm live. Come hang. I'm just gonna. No hashtag. That's good enough. Yeah, man. Today is looking pretty good. Not a bad day at all. Market popped up yet again. Still resistance over here. We didn't clear the line that we needed to. Even over here, we're still having a little bit of a hard time. This is what we discussed yesterday on the stream last night. We need to clear this before we can get things really taking off over here as far as ET is concerned. Well, we'll give it a few moments for people to hop on, and we will discuss it. Let me open up Restream chat too, so I can see what you guys are saying. Chat. Cool. Alright, now I can see what you guys are saying. If you guys want to retweet this, let people know, and we can go ahead and check tickers. Maybe they have other tickers that we aren't watching. Hi, Dime. Hi, sir. How are you, dude? How's the market treating you? Is it treating you good? I hope you're not losing money. I don't want my friends to be losing money. What are your thoughts, Dime? Do you have any thoughts here? Do you think it's gonna... You think we're gonna keep going? Number only go up. That's all you have to do apparently in the stock market. I learned all these things. Me and Dime learned like the hard way about options and stuff. And once we actually felt comfortable after like a year, we were like, yeah, let's go ahead and apply these theories to the markets that we learned. And none of those theories are really applicable this year because this year nothing matters but the number going up. Give it like one more minute and go ahead and get this going. I'm having a horrible time cutting this open, or this would be a lot better. Buying SPY calls is a valid theory. Yeah, man, dude. I feel like I should just keep loading up on my 420 SPY calls. At first they were a joke, but at this point they're not really a joke anymore. They're actually making me money, and I keep buying them, and they're either not losing value or they keep going up in value. Same with my AGI, man. My AGI is finally paying off. I'm so salty. I got scared the one day and I sold out. But AGI is like really going off. Oh, dude, thank you for joining my stream, man. I'm glad you like my feed, dude. I appreciate that. I did not, Dime. I've been meaning to go over your messages and everything. I saw you message me a bunch. What's your TSM play? If you want to DM it to me, I can double check it. Alright. Alright, we can get things going now. We have enough people here on all different platforms. So yeah, we already discussed SPY. SPY really needed to go ahead and clear like this level. SPX can be the same thing, but this level really needs to clear. We didn't have much action last night on futures to where we looked like we were going to clear that. Same thing today. We really don't look like we're going to go ahead and clear it just yet. So I think this will probably be something that's going to happen more so midweek. But as far as today's concerned, it looks really nice. Something SPY looks a little bit more of a pullback as possible, but NDX is just ripping over here, popped up over here. It's probably going to come back down just slightly a little bit before we take off again. Dixie's doing absolutely nothing, so my UUP plays are fucking getting wrecked because Dixie's doing... But it's whatever. I'm just gonna stick in it. If it expires worthless, it's whatever. All these... Ooh, DAX is having the Tenkan cut out. That's interesting. Nikkei popping up and going bullish. Just gonna go ahead and recover. Bitcoin range needs to flip. The middle area. XRP somehow mooning. My bids still aren't filled. I really wish I can get some of my bids filled down here, but I don't think I will. ETUSD, not much going on. Well, ETUSD may recover. But I had the wrong Ichi on. Gold looks really, really strong right now. A little bit we're concerned over here with the weak clouds coming up. Do you ever stream when you're reading Dom? What's, what do you mean? Gold looks really nice. Looks like it's gonna go for that 1800. I didn't check flow for today. Oh yeah, gold has nice flow too. August flow. Wow, we'll check that in a second. Yeah, Michaela, thank you for joining. Let me check this for her. Let's do the Coinbase one. Turn this on. Oof. Man, the weekly on XLM on Coinbase. Coinbase likes to humble their customers as well, so I have no doubt that first off, like XLM is definitely going to go back to 10 cents, no problem, easily. But as far as the weekly is concerned, this looks really, really nice for the weekly. Yeah, look at that weekly 20 SMA support test. Once again, if it breaks underneath the 20 SMA is when I'd get a little bit concerned. But even over here, you have lower levels where if you wanted to go ahead and be Mr. Risk Management and set bids down here, you technically could. Don't know if they'll fill, but the way Bitcoin's looking like it's going to go back to the upper range back over here, which is going to be perfect for us. I think XLM will just end up paying out. Check the Bitcoin pair. Oh, look at this on the BTC pair. Oh, God. This is great. So we're always talking about ranges and things just ranging. This BTC pair is just like absolutely ranging. And it's off the bottom too, so once it ends up coming back over this level over here and we actually get a clear on this end, XLM BTC pair really has a lot of momentum it needs to like play up on. Or, yeah, look at that. That's amazing. XLM. Michaela, that's awesome. USD pair looks a little bit better. Well, yeah, USD, I just prefer USD pair in general to me. But I think once we start seeing this area right over here flip off on USD, I think that's when you'll see the BTC pair go off. GLD. Did you cover ZRX? No, I could do ZRX real quick. It's not, I mean, just let me just peek at the market real quick, see what it's doing. This is for the people who are watching stocks. Yeah, really not much going on right now. I hopped on at a weird time. 2:30 when was the market movement, and obviously it doesn't look like there's been much market movement since this gap up. So our concerns right now are this level right over here. If we look like we're going to go ahead and lose that level, there is still a possibility to where we might come down a little bit. But as far as those levels go, this is what's to watch right now. If this loses, we'll go ahead and see a little bit better, a little bit more reactions down on this level, but these are really the only three levels to worry about right now. Everything looks good for the short time frames. Everything's kind of just going sideways, grinding down those premiums till the end of the day. So if this does not lose, I think we can go ahead and push it. Let's go just zoom in just a little bit more for the SPY people. Yeah, 1 minute chart looks really nice. If this can go ahead and clear over here, I'd say 315, 316 level. We can go ahead and start popping back off over. But you don't want to lose this 315.50 level. So we'll come back to SPY. Go ahead and check out a little bit of crypto for the few people that are on here. ZRX, Coinbase. I mean, ZRX's target is like really good. It already broke out on a weekly aspect, so it's almost like guaranteed in my book to go ahead and hit 65%. A great example of this would be, this is a weekly breakout on this end, and then you have VET over here, weekly breakout, which went way more than I expected. So VET already went up to this level, and the major level for VET over here, which I would have been if I would have stayed in it, would have been up over here. So it well beyond exceeded this. So this is definitely going to come back down at this point, but the target already exceeded on that. So looking at ZRX just as an example, this is a weak breakout with a lagged breakout. So only thing really it needs to do is get this clear over here and have Bitcoin move off that middle range. I don't know about RLC, dude. This is one of the coins that I wonder if I can find out. Dude, seal pumped and dumped straight up. Yeah, I made a prediction on ZRLC, 150. This is one of my biggest coins that I was like super interested in. It kind of had me worried when it did dump out around down here. I was like, what's going on here? But it still makes sense. I still am going to go ahead and stick to my target then. I think by the end of the year, I think we can, at the very least, maybe not to 120. I think I was being a little bit, or the 150. I think that was a little extreme of me. But I can think at this point, since we're going on this speed, I think we can see $1 for RLC. You'll have a little bit of trouble on this. Yeah, pretty much at where we're at right now. And we have this wick structure over here, so a little bit of consolidation would be nice. Even a little bit of a pullback, probably around down to this area if it needs to. But overall, I think that'll go good. Consolidation would be really, really nice over here. ZEC, T-Mac, RIP. He just messaged me a couple days ago. He was like, I'm all in ZEC, bro. I can't do options right now. And I'm like, aw, okay. He's like, I'm a degenerate. Well, that's good for him because when did he message me? Let me check my phone. I don't know. He messaged me a couple days ago, but that's good because I see ZEC is going up, so he's not losing money on this, so that's good. Let's see the USD pair, USDC pair. I mean, not bad. I mean, I have like a weird thing about privacy coins anyway, so I don't know if I'm as much of a fan of it, but it's not bad. Let me look up. Let's all get really sad and look at Haven Protocol. I'm gonna go hop back over to this in just a moment. I really want to look at GLD, but I just want to look at one more ticker. Look at this battle line. Just going. Just moon rocket. It's probably at this phase right here. So if this is going, I would say this is probably here, and it'll probably go up again, and then I'd say it's gonna double top probably over here. Haven, I didn't like it initially because I mean I still don't like it. The privacy factor of that in the USA is not gonna work, but what they're doing and more things that they've recently released, I do like it for other reasons. But yeah, yeah. Let's go to metals. That's one of the biggest things that I want to play right now. Those are the concerns over here. We're looking at dust continues to grind down. SLB. We're reaching this point over here where it's going to be like August, so I really, really want this thing to push over here, but it's going to have such a hard time on SLB over here pushing, especially with this strong recovery that it had up here with no pullback at all whatsoever. So really concerning with silver. I think this all stuff is just going to fucking fall off a cliff over here, so I'm really concerned about things coming up in August. It's a big concern. Jesus. I was like, what's that outside? GDX. Little overextended over here and doing a little bit of a double top, so there is a possibility of a pullback back down to that black line or the Tenkin levels. But I mean, it's all really dependent on what gold decides to do. If gold starts to keep moving this next leg up and goes to that 1800, I think this will look really good. We're having a weekly 20 SMA clear over here, though it's a little bit weak. You're having cloud breakouts over here with weak cloud formations, so Nougat's still not looking good. It's probably good for weeklies. AGQ starting to pop off. I was surprised it even gapped up today. So really shocked on that one. SIL has levels. So SIL consolidated a lot better than a lot of these other ones. These gold miners. So I think SIL still has that potential to go to 40. RGLD just coming down. Price actions inside the clouds. Zach, yo. Yeah, gold just looks so nice, man. Like, so nice. Remix, Jesus, I want a bag of this one. I once in a blue moon see Orderflow come in for this one, but Remix is one I really should watch for this push. These options are a little bit of liquid, but they really push. SpaceX, when's the day? When is the fucking day? It's just been consolidating so long. Price has been compressed forever. So just really just waiting for this pop to like go off, something to happen. I don't care if it's up or down. Just needs to break this red box. Let me check WWE, dude. WWE. So this is one of the reasons why I love stocks. Like, look, when did I watch WWE? I don't know, when I was like a kid. Fucking look at all this consolidation range. consolidated, and then broke the fuck out, and then pump and dumped. WWE, I would more so be concerned about when that. Hold on. Hi, Gup. 90K by November? Sir. Sir. What is this? Are you talking about this to 90K? Because if you're talking about this to 90K to September or November, let's fucking go, bro. Send this to 90K sats. You guys heard it here first. The Gup. He says it's going to 90K. I think that's not even 90K, but that's close enough to 90. Send it. Send chain link to the moon. Let's go through some of these over here. So we're going to go ahead and compare over here is we're going to go ahead and compare the daily via the and the monthly combined. So monthly will show the top levels of B bands. So the dotted line is going to be the upper B bands level, middle line is going to be the middle B bands level, and lower one is over here. The dotted lines are basically the monthly aspects of my indicators. So the two indicators that I really all the time use is just Ichi and B bands. Those are my main ones. Everything else is kind of just like, yeah, it's whatever. So Apple at the top of the B bands, really sketchy, just keeps pushing. So Tenkin is the support that you should be using and just playing these up and down moves on this tight range over here. Eventually it's going to give. I don't know when it's going to give, but at some point it will. But right now it's not worth betting on. A lot of things you're seeing this. So this is one of the things that we were doing. So a couple weeks ago, we were seeing a lot of these things break into the clouds, push out through the clouds. Now what you're seeing is you're seeing a reset happen. You're seeing these things come back down. Oh, yeah, man. We'll definitely check those two. You're seeing these things come back down. You're seeing them come back down to the weak point of the cloud. You're seeing them come back down to this where the cloud formation starts to come down, the Kumo twist points. Those are the weak points of the Ichi. Those are the points where you want to go ahead and use price action. You want to go ahead and use other indicators and see if there's actually some sort of strength over here. So we have multiple confluence over here on AXP. This is just an example. American Express. American Express is right now trending on the monthly Kijun over here. You have plenty of support over here. POC's down over here. You have the bottom range of the B bands down here. That's one of the biggest things. So the Kumo twist is right here, and you have the monthly B bands bottom over here. If you get a B bands bottom over here, it's going to be one of two things. It's either going to stop out your long, or it's going to give you an awesome entry, because an extension out of the monthly B bands is almost a guaranteed pop back into the B bands. So this is pretty much what a lot of the financials look like. So they're at big turning points over here. If we can go ahead and get over this point and get back over this 0.618 for a lot of these financials, I think they're going to start taking off, and we'll definitely be looking for order flow for these financials. I'm in back, but back is really slow, and the order flow is like it's 67.33, so they're kind of getting into it, but not too much. Yeah, let's check BA. BA is one I really want to just grab long term and just sit on it. Oh man, I wonder what TrendSpider thinks about this one. Sitting right on the POC on the volume shelf over here. I have so many of these VWAPs on here. Why? Jesus. No. That's the good one. Yeah, this looks like it's gonna ramp. If this doesn't lose, see this one I really like. If it doesn't lose this 180 level over here for a BA, and it just needs to survive till about mid-July. So that's the other thing. We have a lot of these guys coming up with like major earnings coming up for next week. So that really concerns. Disgusting. Look at this chart. Disgusting. What's Bill Gates doing? What is this? Why? But yeah, we have a lot of earnings coming up next week. So that's one of the biggest things that I'm really concerned about. We have major earnings coming up next week. I don't know. I typically end up worrying about it because I assume price sets up for it, or at some point the price is gonna price in for it. Whether I catch it or whether I don't catch it, it's gonna do it. So those are the kind of things I try to expect. I don't like to play earnings, so I like to stick cash. So this week will probably be my trading week, and the next week will be my off week. Cisco, let's check Cisco out. Ooh, Cisco's ready to go. Ooh, nice volume buy over here. Is there order flow supporting this move? No, not today. How about last week? Okay, so you have 918 buyers over here. This isn't bad. Cisco's always really expensive options anyway, and I typically play them around like $2 values anyway. So this looks really nice. I had to just figure out a play I can go ahead and go all in on. It's at the 0.236 for those people who trade fibs. Volume shelf over here. Not bad. Oh, this is CS. What am I doing? Yeah, it needs to clear the 0.236 and then it'll start going. Yeah, Cisco has a little bit of work to do up front. So I would really want this to go ahead and flip a little bit over here. I mean, over here it looks fine. But when I look into it a little bit more, there's not that much confluence on the upper side. We have tons of support, so I don't think it's going to go ahead and break out on the 45 level. So as long as 45, 44 hold, I think we'll be okay. Not yet set for me. What else do we got? Yeah, we can check that. OTC stocks. I don't trade these, but it's always fun to look at these. Price consolidation happened for a while. Looks like it's going for all-time highs. Tons of volume gaining. What is this? I don't know what it is, but it looks like it's gonna pump. I'm definitely late to the game, but whatever this is, it doesn't look too bad. Oh, Ford. Yeah, I'm in Ford heavy. Let's go check Ford. Check AMD real quick for you. AMD, I'm in calls too. So AMD did this bullshit that crypto does. It had a price compression, price fell down, and now it's coming back up. So I think this is gonna go ahead and go. This is gonna be another turning point over here, like mid-July earnings again for AMD. I'm gonna have to go with. I'd have to bet bullish on earnings. So today is like the day if you want to make a bet on AMD before it pops. Today's the day to go. Oh, batteries for EV. Oh yeah. I just wish it wasn't OTC. So I think AMD is gonna be fine. I mean, I just bought an AMD. All the AMDs online are sold the fuck out. I can't buy any kind of computer parts. I can barely find them anywhere. So fundamentals are gonna lean towards earnings are gonna be good. So I'm already betting for earnings. I don't really play earnings often, but I shall play this one and see what happens. Yo, F5, my brain. Why not Alt F4? Let's go check. Qualcomm. Qualcomm's just riding, guys. I keep telling you guys, this channel's a fucking beast. This has been in a weekly channel for the longest time. This is going to $100. And if we have miracles happen like we do in the stock market and it breaks out this 102 range up here, send it to the moon. Kaleo said $200 is his target. Okay? Kaleo's target is fucking up here. All I'm asking for is $100, boys. Maybe even the 110 as a blow off. But it's totally possible. This range has been going on for way too long. ATVI just moon throughing already filled the first gap. If you were following me earlier this year, I mean, we played this gap. It held up like a monster champion during the whole entire Corona thing. Like this is the Corona price action every year for ATVI. It's like what? We have more customers buying more things. Okay, moon. So all-time highs incoming for that one. Roku had a little bit of a morning pump over here, a little bit of weak price action, and as far as the clouds are concerned, earnings coming up over here in August as well. So you're already earnings over here. So I still think you could see a little bit of a push on Roku. Let's check order flow for today. Oh, see, no, another day. It was last week. It was repeated call flow. Today is repeated call flow. All for the end of this week and next week. Sir, if you're giving me OTC things, I'm not on, ooh, this one's nice. I'm not on, E-Trade. I am, but I'm not. Ooh, this is really set up on my Ichi, man. Yeah, man, list them penny stocks. I don't really check them, but, I like having my brother check them for me. Yeah, this is really nicely set up on Ichi. I think this is setting up very nicely. What is electrical equipment? Can you give me a little rundown on this one? What is this? What am I looking at, sir? Oh, Ford. My bad. See, I get distracted, dude, so badly. All right. So Ford had a channel. Let's go to the week daily. Alright, so Ford, we had the breakout on Ford. So Ford is basically passing that point we discussed earlier with the Kumo. Things typically end up weakening once we're passing over this point. So just a little bit longer for Ford to go. We're seeing the black line almost come out of the green. I wonder if it's out yet. Oh, it's out. It's out. This is signaling a long for me on my end. I'm already in calls for this one for $10 for January 15th. So let's go. We just need to make it past the middle of this month for the Ford. Once this takes off and we make it past the middle of the month, this is gonna go back and this shit's gonna hit $9, guaranteed. Not financial advice, but yeah, I can look at it. You guys play some exotic stocks over here. These cheap ones. Technically it's not set up. Technically over here on this whole ride up, it was riding up the B-band's midline, so I could have played it. As of right now, it's coming into a weird point, and earnings is right around the corner. So for me, at HTGM would immediately be a pass. Let's see. LFG. Looking for a group. Just kidding. Let's see. What did other people say? Oh, Baba. I can check Baba. Baba had a pop. I think somebody was talking about it last week to me. They kept asking me my opinion for Baba. And if we look at Baba on an order flow standpoint, you have Baba who had 75% order flow for last week. And then today, did we have any come in? So 80% order flow bullish for today. How did it look on early on open? Yeah, early in the morning, 9:30, 122 leaps over here, purchased on Baba. I was mentioning to you guys yesterday, like, Baba's, like, not gonna go to the ground. If you guys don't understand, like, how hard he works his employees, like, his employees aren't employees. They're not humans. They're just operating things that get things done for his company. At least that's the way I'm getting the impression from watching all the news and everything. So this company's not going to go out of business because he will not let it go out of business. And Alibaba is pretty much this like online weird retailer. So a lot of people use Alibaba. I don't think it's going anywhere. It's like the shitty version of Amazon. Hang on. Let's go just peek at SPY real quick, see what that's doing, and then we'll go back to these ticker requests. We're going to go ahead and switch over to order flow in just a moment, see if we can find the order flow. I'll go ahead and explain to you guys my take on how I use order flow. So right now, those levels that we were talking about are all just kind of doing nothing. So we didn't really lose those levels. We're not really losing those levels. Everything's looking good and strong, ready to move up to this next level. It's 3:30 right now, so we're at the move point. So if it's going to do something crazy, it's going to in the next like 5 minutes. If it doesn't do anything, we're going to go ahead and focus at 3:45. But right now, it's gonna do something now. So send it, please. Let me just check order flow for this too. Oh, Starbucks puts are still coming through? What's up? What's up, Starbucks? Alright, that's not good. Oh, Starbucks puts doesn't look like a good idea over here. Why? APA. When paid group? Let me look at this. If it's not good if it arrives faster than 30 days. Tesla short? Tesla. Ah, man. Like, everything in me says, yeah, take a short. But, like, these Tesla options run fucking, like, just insanely. Even, like, the weeklies, they just move so quickly, and if you're wrong, they just make you pay so badly. So right now, it really doesn't look that bad. I'm gonna see what Orderflow says. That's all that really matters at this point. These motherfuckers. Like, they're just aiming for these high strikes. What's the big boys doing? They're still aiming for high strikes, and they're aiming for further outdated strikes. So, there's still tons of flow on Tesla right now that's betting bullish. So, there may be some short-term pullbacks on Tesla, but it's not something where it's like, hey, there's a very clear indication of a top coming out for Tesla. There really isn't anything coming out that shows that there's a top, other than saying that, hey, it's really, this keeps going up. That's like really the only thing that shows that it's a top, that we're having these consecutive green candles. But what is order flow? Yeah, it's just order flow is basically yeah, it's calls and puts, but instead of you like going in blindly and just going willy-nilly and picking out random option plays, this actually shows you like what big money's purchasing, what insider traders are doing, and if you're able to spot inside traders. So basically, I follow smart money. I don't like getting into options where it's just like, all right, well, TA meets out. I like to look into my options a little bit more and make sure all the data on the options end looks good. I hate going into options just blind. I almost always lose money. There's been a shortage of odd things in my area. I just gotta check SPY because we're coming to the last minute point. So like I'm in positions too. So like I'm kind of relying on this one. So if I kind of like I'm just quiet for a second, it's because I'm on my phone and just looking through my options. So like one of the things I'll do, like what I can explain what I'm doing right now is when we do get close to these pivotal points, and I've noticed my portfolio hasn't really dumped all day, and it's kind of just been trending sideways. Like this is the point where I want to watch it and see, hey, how are my options doing? The ones that I'm in currently, are they currently? Is there volume flowing into the negative side? Am I starting to lose open interest on some of these things? And are they having like a poor sensitivity reaction towards SPY doing this? So as of right now, as we discussed, SPY looks good to go. SPY's moving, SPY's mooning, so most of my options are holding. Some of them are starting to really take off. The ones that are getting punished right now as we speak, I'm looking at, are most of my metal plays. They're not losing tons of value, they're just losing some value. But overall, this is where they're losing values at this point of the day in the market. Chonky longed on his SPYs, dude. Chonky's the man. Very clear. I mean, Chonky's smart too. Chonky does I hope it's Chonky that does it. Chonky does order flow himself. He does a little differently. I mean, he does it off like actual hardcore order flow, like off the candles itself. So Chonky's not stupid. I like Chonky. Moment. So now what would be a miracle is if we ended up clearing over here, which I really don't think we're going to go ahead and clear. That would be like the miracle of all miracles. I think that'll be a story for like tomorrow. Alright, I think I should be good. I think all my positions should be fine. I should be able to just sit and wait another day and wait for them to really start taking off. Most of my plays are like, I really don't have too many short-term plays left. I'm going to go ahead. Oh, here, I can go over these real quick. This is something, if you guys do trade, I would definitely suggest just looking into. It doesn't hurt. This stuff's just been a monster. I've lost like, oh my god, look at this, look at this. I could have made, so mad. So I was trading Fixie this whole entire time with some bullshit assumption this was a rising wedge. If I would have just longed Fixie over here when they were supporting order flow for it, or when Will Mead said it was bearish, dude, this gap up on Fixie over here is like 200-300%. EM, another 100% gap. EFA, I don't know why it's not moving on my options, but just these gaps up on these things, this is weekly gaps on Fixie. Like, this is fucking insane. It's probably even more percent. It's probably like hundreds of percent. So it makes me so mad. It went for the full gap fill. I bet puts are so cheap on this one. Like, dated puts just for this lower gap fills would be probably ideal. Let me see if there is anything. Oh, man. Just short-term calls and short-term YOLO plays over here. 47 cheap ones, low open interest. Like, these are like decent lottos. What are these long-term put plays? There's nothing. All long-term calls on Fixie. Look at this stupid bullish behavior. I don't even know why it pumped up. This just makes me seem like China's going to the moon, and China wasn't supposed to go to the moon. Briggs and Stratton is another one. It's just been trending so low forever. I wonder when they're going to get their chance, and farm machinery and construction's going to come back. Brazil's been one that's just been another one that's just been going and going. Got into the clouds, never really broke down. Nautilus, dude. Some dude mentioned this one a couple months ago, and he was very bullish on this one. I don't know if Dime's still are on here. This is just running. Nautilus is just a beast. It went for this full entire gap fill up over here. I would have never thought this would have happened, but it really did. RRC is another one. This one really starts taking off, so I think this will start going. This one popped up out of here. What else do we got? X holding up. No. This might go. No. Wayfair just mooning. WBA wasn't looking too bad. I want to see how earnings go, but it's kind of setting up. So right after earnings, I'll probably end up longing this one. Delphi doesn't look bad. No. Okay, nothing there. TS, no. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with the stimulus check. TTI doesn't look bad. Nice stop loss structure over here at the 0.55 level. You can even push it down to about down here at the 0.47 level. So not bad for the stop loss structure. It just needs to make it past a couple more days, probably next week. I would say this will probably take off. Yeah, and I'm just really quickly like just running through the charts and seeing if there's anything going on. VIX taking a turn. Looks like VIX is bottoming out. I say VIX pumps soon. Just a small pump. Home Depot and Lowe's. I wish they'd pull back. If they pull back, the market's going to pull back with it. Oh no. Yeah, I hear it's hard to become American. So if you're trying to immigrate over here right now, it's probably not the best look for you guys. My Euro friends. But I do feel bad for my Euro friends because they can't trade options. They're very limited to options trading over there. However, I was looking into some of it for some people. So I found a way for Euro people to play options without having to go through like intense brokers that charge you like stupid fees. So you can still play your elite plays. You would just have to buy company direct options. Don't know how you can purchase them just yet, but I'm working on it. But no stimulus checks soon yet. Everybody's been disrespecting and rioting. You think Trump's going to give a stimulus check while everybody's rioting? No, he's going to be like, yo, fuck you guys. You guys are all rioting? How dare you? No checks. That's my outlook on stimulus. So once the rioting cools down, I think we'll get a stimulus check. But I'm not going to give rioters stimulus checks so they could riot some more. That's crazy. And if you say, what about the other citizens? Well, they should tell everybody stop rioting like idiots. But that's my opinion. Yeah, really nothing, absolutely zero alerts are going off for me on any of my things. This is kind of crazy. So let's just keep checking order flow. See what's on the lotto section for today. See what we have for the lottos. Where's my lottos? Okay, there we go. SLV puts coming through. Dude, this is the best bet in the fucking world. I'm taking it. I'm taking this bet. I don't care what it is. I'm doing it. So let me explain to you this bet. I just said to you guys that SLV looks like it's gonna fucking fall off of a cliff over here. So it really looks like it's gonna fall off a cliff. Like, absolute cliff on this end. Like, it needs to clear over here without it falling off of a cliff. Yeah, I can definitely check that, dude. Look, SLV, this bet is so cheap. Such a big size, 7-cent bet. Just about 40 minutes ago. He's probably already slightly up on this one. This is worth a tweet. This is so good right over here. This makes me so excited. No, I'm actually on Twitch as well. I should probably do this more often. Oh shit. Alright, so I'm live over there. I'm live on YouTube as well. I think YouTube's probably the best bet for everybody. Let me just get that one out. Here is my YouTube channel. You guys can watch it there too. Thank you for letting me know that. Damn it! I didn't know Periscope's that bad. Oh man, I wish I knew that. I would have stopped promoting Periscope a while ago. I just happen to get mad views on Periscope, so I'm always like, well, let me just do Periscope. Dang. Alright, well, thank you very much for letting me know, guys, because I'll have to fix it. Alright, well, thank you very much for letting me know, guys, because I don't want to hear my own voice. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's not that bad, but it is a little shitty. Okay, well, now I know. And it looked like, yeah, man, I don't want to stream like I'm streaming through a potato. Okay, oh man, see, that's horrible. Okay, so I hope you can join the other two links that I sent you. I linked on there my Twitch and my YouTube on there. Oh man, I really appreciate you guys letting me know that. So SLV puts, these are 115 $10 strike puts for 7 cents. This is a smarter type insurance lotto. So this is a lotto betting on the fact that once August comes through and this falls down on this cliff over here and we start seeing price action come down aggressively down to 15, this is a play where you're basically just playing volatility at this point on this one. 43% volatility. I'm assuming once we start going downwards, it'll probably be up to like 100. You said you don't see it on YouTube. That is my channel directly, so you might have to follow me. Let me see if I can find the exact video. See it on YouTube. Oh yeah, it's clean on YouTube. Here. There you go. That's the video directly. So it's a lot more cleaner on there. Damn, that's so much more clean. Fuck. Alright. Yeah, so that's the insurance type lotto bet that I really, really like over here. Let's keep scrolling down and seeing what I see. Let's just scroll back to SPY, see what it's doing before market closes. Looking good, riding up. Blue is what we need to clear. I mean, that would be phenomenal. We have 15 minutes left, and this still looks like it's going to go. So let's keep running it. That's going to be fucking amazing if this goes. That, like, almost assures tomorrow is going to be a beautiful... The rest of the week is going to be a beautiful week if we can get that cleared before the end of the day. Then all it matters on is if what plunge protection does. If plunge protection, at the end of the day, pumps it, then, dude, let's go. If they end up dumping it, then we'll probably have like a slow Tuesday and then take off on Wednesday. And I can't find any of my things now. Oh man. Okay. It seems like I left my stuff downstairs. Damn it. Okay. Oh, my bad, dude. Thank you for reminding me. I like get so lost. I get so one track mind, man. So AAL. Before I get into the order flow part of the things, the one thing I want you to remember is on AAL, uh, doing puts might not be a bad idea, but I did puts up here with people, and they ended up coming down to about 400 or 500% down here. So doing puts down here, knowing that like other people have made 400 or 500%, that kind of like leans me. That kind of like makes me not want to chase them. Just because I don't know if they're gonna be priced out right. Like if I'm looking at the cheap end of things, the things that are priced out cheaply now are for a balance end of things. The ones that are priced out short and cheap, they're like weekly ones that they're betting like kind of like lottery on here for. Ones that'll probably be a better play that'll be more so scalable would be something like this, like these February plays right here, February 2021 plays for $4.30. A little expensive, but man, this is beautiful. You guys really think airlines are gonna perform well over the wintertime? Or if, let's just say, if this magical corona wave comes through for part two, if it does, let's just say it does. It's not that it's not bullish at all. So it's actually technically is bullish. Hold on, wait, what's that? Isn't it bullish at all? So yeah, like it's bullish in the sense of short-term pop. Yeah, so it's already came down to the bottom of the clouds. Options already ran a couple 100%, and we're coming up on earnings. So just with the gaps that I'm seeing over here, unless it completely tanks down over here, I would say it'll probably go for a little bit of a pop to 17. So just a slight little pop, probably up to here, or actually about 13, 14, 10% pop, and then come back down again. It's been really volatile lately. So when I'm also looking at these things, I'm also looking at as far as like what the dating and things like that is for. So there's people here that are betting for extremely dated puts for this one, but they're really costly puts. So at this point, calls is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing unusual plays. That's what I like focusing on. So I'm seeing unusual lottos. Those are the ones that typically, or not lottos, there's unusual play flow in general. And this is what I'm noticing over here. Just it's repeated call flow just for 2 weeks out. So July for AAL just seems like this is a bottom. The candle's not looking too bad. Things might take off. And when's this July 24th is the earnings. These guys are playing until July 24th. Yeah, these are bets for right before earnings. So none of these guys are actually playing earnings plays. They're just playing the speculative bets before earnings. Oh shit, we cleared it. Dang, unbelievable. Now, last thing that we have to do to really, really, really slap people in the face would be learn how to use my trading view. This line over here, which looks like we're already going for it. If I was gonna do a put, I would do it over here. Like this is the put location right over here. Look at this look at the put. It's gonna come down, watch. Beautiful. Look at that precise timing. I'm not personally playing it, but I'm just saying that's just like, that's insane. Now it's up to Powell now if he wants to pump it past that, but I think that's pretty much Gandalf saying you shall not pass over here. So like when you see that on this end, this is another spot where once again you want to go ahead and go into your options, see how they're doing at the end of the day. Or now, how do they react to this move? Did they react poorly? Are they starting to fall aggressively? Are you starting to see the bid and ask stuff start to move really, really strongly? So those are the kind of things that you want to focus on here. Like, look at this rejection over here. I can already see, looking at some of my option plays, that they're starting to decay in value. So those weeklies that this is the reason that I say don't do weeklies if you're new. If you're new to weeklies, get in and get out. Don't do the hold. Let's hold and let's see what happens. That's bad. Hold and see what happens is what gets you killed in options. Do not hold and see what happens. It's either hold and it works, or hold and get the fuck out. One or the other. Not bad at all. Let's look at tech, how tech did on this last move. Nothing. Ooh, shitty reaction on Microsoft. Nothing. Roku, shit. Marvel's ready to take off. Where's my buddy Birch? Birch, dude, this guy's been killing it. I've been trading with him for quite some time. Low follower guy. I don't really like shilling my gems, but this dude's awesome. Where's he at? Where's his Marvel post? What's this? Okay. It's here somewhere, I swear. I'm gonna give him credit because I stayed on top of it because of him. Pop. This one right over here. Price compression, bet at the end. Time to make a bet. In general, with Marvel, I've been on this for like 2 years, so like I've been watching this price action like a hawk. It popped up out of here, this big giant range it had over here. This was the level target up over here. Then it consolidated right underneath the target. So now we're on the next pop. I think Marvel in general is like $100 I'm about to say coin. It's $100 ticker for me. I always compare Marvel to Xilinx. Maybe it's not the best thing to do, compare it to Xilinx, but since I am comparing it and this is worth $100 and Marvel's at like $30-$40, I'm gonna say Marvel at the very least I can value it at $75 in my mind. One order flow that really came through that was super interesting to me this morning was, and I'll check those other two things that you guys just said. This one, this shit was just amazing. So let me pull it up. Only one that, okay, so only order flow that comes up. It's a block player, low volume, high OI, decent price, $3 strike, 12.18. So you got yourself a checkpoint is time. You got yourself some time. You got somebody that's buying a decent size. You got something that's a decent price. You got something that's not a stupid premium, and it's an insider trader in my eyes. It's a block player, so he definitely has more money, and he'll likely scale in if he needs to. Hence the timing. Low volume and high OI, meaning low volume means that basically this is the player. He's buying. He's not here to trade in and out. He's buying to sit into this OI of these 2,200 people that already had this play in here. So now let's go ahead and move on to this chart. So this is what I do. I see this order flow come in first thing in the morning. I haven't seen this ticker ever pop up on here, but for some reason the algo happened to pick it up. CLNE. So much confluence over here. So you have confluence here right underneath the monthly B bands. Just need to clear over here. Riding up on the 0.618. Right on the POC over here. Rig I can check. Rig I have on my list. So just needs a little bit of a pop over here. But to bet on a pop by 12.18, like hell fucking yeah. Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh dude, don't forget to check. I linked my YouTube, the YouTube thing, so you can watch it directly on the YouTube if you want. So here, I'll do that again for you. It'll probably be clear. But this one is CLNE. It's 12.18, $3 strikes for 25 cents. This player purchased at 9:30 in the morning. So this was right early in the morning. So probably likely will be popped up a little bit. So you want to scale in properly. But overall, I mean, I really love the play. Like, look at this. Even on low time frames, it's ready to go. SNH. Dang, Lord Chicken's on both platforms. For that, I shall check it. SNH is not coming up. Sir. SNH. Oh. Oh, wait. Sir. SNH? Steinhoff Holdings. How do I check this one? It's in like this weird, it's like a weird exchange it's on. But the fact that it's not on NSE, I'm gonna go with he's wrecked. Steinhoff. Yeah, Steinhoff I can't really see. It's on like these weird exchanges, which I'm not able to pull up on my end. Yeah. Rig, yeah, Rig's just passing through this Ichi point over here. Not looking too bad over here on the bottom end of things. Finally breaking over the gold line. Black lines out of the green clouds. So we'll see. Has a little bit of work to do. No flow for today for Rig. Any price action for last week for rig? Nope, puts for rig. They're still thinking puts on rig. Last week we had a player buy in 7-1, $11.20 puts for this. Low OI, high volume, so I don't know. That's a pass for me. It's just not ready yet. I'd really want to see cloud structure in the future open up a little bit better. That's one of the big things that matter about Ichi as well. Like, you don't want to trade like shitty clouds. If you do trade shitty clouds, you really have to have an understanding of rest of the market structure as far as like you have to have your PA game down. You really have to have it down if you're trying to trade off shitty clouds, because they're not really readable unless you really know what you're doing. Where you'd have to zoom in over here, look at these clouds, and try to get a base idea off that. It's just so much more work. NVDA is ready to take off. Damn. Alright, let's do the last little SPY roundup. It's coming up to the end. Let's see what happened here. Alright, so we had that rejection up here. Now we're coming back down over here. We're consolidating nicely. We have 3 minutes left. Looks like Powell's going to go for it. Powell needs to do this, like, now. How much time do we have left? We have 2 minutes left. So it looks like Powell's going for it. If this can flip in the next, like, 1 minute. It's starting to bend a little bit. But it looks like Powell's going to go for it. We don't want it to lose this Tenkin level. If it loses the Tenkin level, you see this 316 in black to this blue line. I mean, this is ideal what you want it to happen. Smart common sense says it's going to consolidate in this blue area right up by market close. So I don't think it's going to do much. But if Powell's going to do something, he's going to do this in the next, like, 30 seconds. But it doesn't look like he's doing much. Yeah, there's not enough time. What you gonna do, Powell? He's trying. Not bad. Not enough time, though. 16 seconds. Yeah, that's a no-go. 8 seconds. I actually just did a crypto, I just did that, chart on there. It does have a little bit more room to grow. I was just talking about it. Yeah, give me just a moment and I'll hop back on over to it. Yeah, cloud structure's opening up nicely. You really don't want this to lose, but there's not enough time left. There's 30 seconds left here. He really needs to get this going. What are they gonna do? Come on. Where's the volume? Where's my volume candle? 20 seconds. Come on, Powell. You can do it. Cloud structure's looking good. He's going for it. There we go. 20 seconds. Come on, Powell. You can do it. 15. No? No? Come on. Just do it. 10 seconds. He's going for it. He's doing it. He's doing it. 5 seconds. And is it going to close strong like this? Oh, no. No close. Too bad. Good luck. Try again tomorrow. Not saying that's a bad close, but it didn't do what it was supposed to do for another pop. So, consolidation over futures unless futures start taking off over here. So futures still has a target over here. So if futures go off, that'll be amazing. I'm going to do Haven for you because I know what you're going to say about Haven. But I'm going to do it anyway. I'll do this one just one more time. Haven does have a technical target up over here. It's overextended on this end. It was consolidating over here for the longest time, so it definitely was a good buy, but it was already extended up, so I personally didn't want to chase it. I still don't think privacy coins are going to be a hit in the USA, but Haven is setting itself apart from just privacy features. There's like other features on there than just, hey, it's not just a Monero, pretty much is what I'm getting at. It's not only a Monero is my thing. Haven is like a offshore banking type thing. So it's not bad of a project. It's just not something I think that will take off in the USA, but they're coming out with different functions every day that are definitely the reason for the price gain. But not bad. Definitely something worth watching coming back for a pullback. I would love to get a pullback down over here on Haven, or at least for it to come back down. Yes, sir. I am on Bitrix, USA as well. No idea of when the timer is on this one. I mean, the fact that it's already ran up so much, like, what do we see over here? We're seeing a 334, 385. So unless it does like something like this, where it just pulls an RSR and just keeps mooning, what is this? Are you telling me RSR made another leg up? What is this coin doing? Is it curing cancer? Will it cure my cancer? 300. Yeah, this is fucking insane. Damn. And imagine, like I sold my RSR over here. I thought I did good. Damn. This just makes me sad. Future's still going, so we'll give it 2 more minutes, and then I'll get on off, and then I'll see you guys later on tonight. Don't forget, join me tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern time, and I'll make sure we do this one on YouTube instead of Periscope. Even though I get nice views on Periscope, I'll do it on I'll do it the other way. Not much here. My puppy's doing good for the people who want puppy updates. Puppy nose sit, puppy nose lay down, puppy nose paw, puppy nose wait, puppy nose gentle, puppy nose out, puppy nose up, and he knows get down. But yeah, I'm just basically working on his basic skills right now. Once puppy's done his basic skills, and I feel like he's comfortable enough, we'll go ahead and take him to level 2. My whole goal. Oh, yeah, it's cause I'm standing around. That's why it's super low. No, Euro viewers are my favorite, dude. They're Euro viewers at my midnight streams. Whenever I feel bored late at night, they always end up, you know, keeping me entertained. You guys are low key my favorite. I was just saying hello to my Euro friend over in Euroland. What's his name? Crypto Verso. I just said hello to him. Wished him a happy 4th. But yeah, we're gonna go try to train. I'm gonna try to make my dog to become like one of those dogs that wear a vest and they know how to, like, you know, safe. I forget what they're called. Working dogs. Yeah. Yeah, not much going on in futures, guys. So thank you very much for joining. Make sure to catch me tonight. I'll make sure I do it on YouTube and link that link as well, so you guys can get better quality and trade safe and have a good day. Eat some good food for me.